Well, hello everyone, welcome to a very, very special day. As you can see, like there's trees, there's leaves. We are not in Florida today. Today we're actually here in Ohio visiting some family. And what better way than to bring you guys along with me on our adventures here today. We're honestly just gonna walk around, enjoy the area, enjoy some of the fun scenery. Really no big plans here today, but I think we're gonna try and get some food and we'll just see where we end up going. So I'll say just looking around here though, there's leaves everywhere. There's so much like color here that you don't see in Florida. So it's always fun to come here and check everything out. But even just driving on the road, this is great. I'll also say I've been in Ohio for a couple days here now, but the temperature is great. Like I know it's starting to get to the fall right now, but it's currently like 80. The other day was like a high of 70. So we're just enjoying what we can here. But I think our first stop of the day, the first part of our adventure here today, if you guys don't know, here in Ohio, there are actually 2 locations left in the entire country, in the entire world, of the old fast food chain known as Arthur Treacher's. So while we're here, I think it'd be kind of fun to check this out, show you guys what remains of this iconic, or previously iconic, restaurant. We are here in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. You can see all the different roads going here. Up here is actually where we're going to see Arthur Treacher's, so hopefully we'll get there soon.
So this used to be a Wendy's, they bought it.
Oh, there it is. Well, we made it, there we go. There is the iconic Arthur Treacher's lamppost here. I don't really know what we're getting into, but I feel like I've been here a couple times. Hopefully it kind of maintains the standards. But you can see over here, hopefully the noise isn't too loud. There's the sign right there. And they are celebrating 50 years, so they're kind of having like a 50-year anniversary too. So hopefully the fish lives up to expectations. I'm excited to go inside. And before we do go inside, I will also note this is the location in Cuyahoga Falls. They recently opened another location over in Garfield Heights. So currently there are 2 locations left, but I don't know, I'm hungry. I'm just excited to go inside and get some food. So hopefully it brings a good enjoyment. I'm gonna go inside. There's Arthur Treacher himself. Nice guy. They have Arthur Treacher watches. Keychains.
Another original?
You have some mugs.
Yeah.
What's this one? I don't even think enough is coming up with the. But basically, as you can see, it's pretty much always like you used to remember it. You have the menu up there. So I think we're gonna decide what we're gonna eat. We're gonna order, and then we'll just kind of show around the restaurant a little bit. And if you want to look at the menu yourself, here's a look at the barcode, so you can scan this code if it'll focus. And then you can check out the menu yourself, but overall, this is definitely Arthur Treacher's. Alright, so we placed our order here. This is Mama Goo, and she looks like she got some coleslaw to try and horrify me. They also have some tartar sauce, all kinds of other condiments up there. And then when you do order your food, they give you a number. So we have a number on our table. So there's fish and chips. There's all kinds of fun things. We have a couple surprises too. So what more could you want? And also, if you purchase a kid's meal, look at this presentation. You get a little boat. And it's a boat that has like the Arthur Treacher's logo on it. And if this isn't enough, in your boat, you get a cup, a souvenir sipper with Arthur Treacher, Captain Arthur Treacher himself, along with some stickers. It's like a coloring page. Can you help me? This is great. So we had to get a kid's meal, so we have our boat. I don't know, maybe we'll put the food in the boat and like eat out of it. But this is great. I feel like the experience is definitely here. Arthur Treacher's is always that classic place, so I don't know, maybe I'll bring Matt a sticker. Maybe that'll be good enough. And our kids' meal did arrive, so I transferred everything into this. This is great. We're dining like Arthur Treacher would, like in the boat.
Original.
Yeah, original, very classic. So the boat sails along. This food is gonna sail into my stomach. I don't know, I'm excited. This all looks very good. We got the kids meal, which comes with fish, chips, and a hush puppy. Surprisingly, the kids meal was only $5, and you get this, you get the cup, you get everything. We also got a sampler meal, which includes fish, chicken, and fried shrimp, hush puppies, and chips, of course. And Mama Goo just got some fish and chips right there. Yeah, original. Also, they recently brought back like their hand pies. Tipping it over. But there's an apple pie right there too. So I feel like we have a feast here. We have a boat. We have a feast. Well, this is great. So I think first we're gonna go into our little ship here. We have some fried fish. We're gonna try it out. It's incredibly crispy. You get a good saltiness from the fish. It's crispy, the breading is great. I'll say every single time I've come here, it's been extremely fresh. Very good for what it is. Especially for like being the last Arthur Treacher, they're definitely maintaining the quality from what I understand. Also, if anyone doesn't know what these are hush puppies, which are basically like breaded corn meal fried. So it looks really good. I'll kind of show you guys a little cross section when we go into it, but every single meal, including the kids' meals, is served with at least one of these. So there's a look at the inside. There you go. Very crispy. You definitely get some sweetness, some saltiness, kind of countering perfectly. These are one of my favorite things here. I like these. Also, when it comes to their fries or chips or whatever you want to call them, they definitely don't look like much, but I feel like they're fresh, they're hot. I enjoy these. These are very good. Also got one of the fried shrimps from the combo. I feel like the shrimp isn't as good as the fish. It all kind of shares the same breading, but still pretty solid. I'll say the more I eat of this food, the more heavy it is. It's very fried. It's all fried and greasy, so like afterwards, I feel like I'm not gonna feel too good after this, but the flavor here is good. I enjoy these a lot. The fried chicken is fine. I feel like definitely if you're coming here, the star of everything is gonna be the fish and chips, so that's definitely what I'd recommend getting. But everything's been fresh. I think it's been a very enjoyable meal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing it, but this is a piece of history. This is historic, so hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing a piece of history here today. I think it was really fun. But before we end our meal too soon, I do want to try one of these returning apple pies. You can see it looks very crispy, very fresh. And if anything, if the freshness of everything else is any indication on how good this will be, I think we're in good hands. So we're gonna try it out. The apples inside are very fresh. The flavor is really good. Kind of has a good flavor in like the dough from frying it. Mama Goo here compared them to McDonald's pies before they used to stop frying them. This is very good. But here's a quick look at like the interior. Over there is where you order. Over here is where you get your drinks. There's the kitchen. And like over here, like walking around the restaurant, they have different pictures and different things inspired by like Arthur Treacher, different portraits. Very nice. Plenty of seating here. And then over here on the TV, they actually play movies that Arthur Treacher acted in. So you can kind of sit here and watch all the classic movies, which I think is so much fun. And I don't know, the atmosphere in here is just definitely like your classic feel here. I appreciate it. So kind of feels like what it used to be, I think. And then over here, they actually like a map of the country, and you can like pinpoint where you're traveling from to come to Arthur Treacher's. So you can see a lot of people came from Ohio. Some people even came down from Florida, which is great. But you can see like people came from all over the place, even all the way from California to come to Arthur Treacher's. So this is historic. I'm glad we got to show it to you guys. Definitely a great thing to check out, I think. Also, surprisingly enough, they do have a drive-through too. So if you do want to come around, get your Arthur Treacher's on the go, that is definitely an option, which I think is good to see. All right, that was pretty good. I think that was very historic. We got to document the Arthur Treachers. We got our fish and chips. I think it was great. I'm so glad we got to show it to you guys. I know, as you guys can probably see, it is much darker right now. Time has passed since then. But yeah, at this point, we actually do have to head towards the airport. We're going back to Florida. I know it's kind of a shorter adventure here today, but I'm glad we got to show you guys some food and kind of show you our trip back. You can see over here, Mama Goo is driving us to the airport. And yeah, we're gonna go back to Florida. I have plenty more Florida things coming, but that's pretty cool. We are going to the Cleveland airport, so you never know what we'll run into there, but you never know what happens. Here in Ohio, there's so many unique things, so we'll see what we end up doing.